If you know categorically today that this man is not what you said you wanted, and why are you still talking to him? Okay, take a half step back, right? What does he want?
It's like I don't want to scare men off, but I feel like it is very important if you're trying to establish a type of relationship, especially when you have one in your mind and in your heart and where you think you want it to go, you need to let that other person know what it is. I'm learning from you today.
Okay.
Because I'm taking that nugget and I'm going to apply that moving forward with every person, every man, because we don't just deal with just anybody, but every man that I meet that I am attracted to and that I want. Welcome. You know I love talking about men.
Touche. What do you want to talk about specifically?
I really am trying to figure out how to navigate like a friendship.
Okay.
Without any,
Why? What's the objective?
I mean, at least for me, I want to try and, get to know people on a more like mental level, spiritual level, and not just it always be like the physical. But I realize that, men, I mean, we both can be, not able to control ourselves, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, I feel like men be, pushing it a little bit more. And it's like, how do you like fall back?
Well, I feel like, okay, take a half step back, right? What does he want? Like, have you established what he wants?
That's right. I really do need to start asking those questions. It's like, I don't want to scare men off, but I feel like it is very important if you're trying to establish a type of relationship, especially when you have one in your mind and in your heart and where you think you want it to go, you need to let that other person know what it is.
Well, I think even like simpler than that is, what do you want? Like, really just try to understand what the person wants.
Right.
Just as like the baseline, because you can want something all day long, but if they don't want what you want, or
then
it's not
going to work. Right, exactly.
It's not even so much, It's not going to work, or it's going to take more effort than probably what it's worth, given that you don't know the person.
Right.
So why put all this energy and investment in trying to get to know somebody that doesn't really want to get to know
the same, right?
You
Or
know
you
what I'm
guys
saying?
don't have the same goals in life, like.
So I think that's the first step. I think you have to establish like what it is that you want. That is going to then give you the foundation, the basis for how you need to move. You know what I mean? So if you establish that, if that person wants what you also want, then being open and honest about it. Like, you probably are going to get some pushback. Yeah. You know what I mean? You're going to get pushback. You're, in your 30s. You've been intimate, right? So men are going to hear that, and they're automatically going to be
and
like...
they're going to see that. They're going to feel that. They're going to test that, okay? Like, that's the part that I'll just be like, dang. And the crazy part about it is, like, that part. It's like, I know.
That's why I don't understand why you guys lead with that.
I know.
Like, why do you lead with that?
Unfortunately.
Help the people understand why you led with what you led with. And tell them what you led with.
Because I'm trying to get different results out of, like, future relationships.
How do you know that would get you a different result?
Because the way that I'm living right now, I have to maneuver differently. So I know.
How do you know that would give you a different result?
Because I feel like I said, now I'm consulting with God.
Okay.
Before I was just doing things that I wanted to do when I wanted to do them, and just going off of lust and flesh, and he got me hot and bothered and whatever else. So we're going to go there because that's what I feel. And don't lie.
That's what I'm saying. She over here, she putting all these words on it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm trying to be, still considerate. We're live. I don't want to talk crazy. But no, girl talk. I mean, I like having male
You're
presence.
getting off topic. Let me
so what I'm trying to say is that listen,
okay, go ahead.
I like having male presence, okay? And when you're attracted to the opposite sex, it's hard. It's hard. I don't know, not one man that don't want to touch or don't want to get close, or dang, you smell good, or your smell. And it's like, how do you not lead with that? Like, how does it not turn into that? Is what I'm trying to like figure out. How do you navigate that? You see what I'm saying? Like,
I'm trying to.
Girl, don't play with me though.
No, I'm trying to. First, like, you don't even know what he wants. So the basis is that I've done it this way. It didn't work.
Right.
So I want to do it this way. And I feel like it's gonna work.
And that's why.
And honestly, I feel like it's gonna work.
Right. No.
Yes?
Honestly, I'm learning from you today.
Okay.
Because I'm taking that nugget and I'm gonna apply that moving forward with every person, every man, because we don't just deal with just anybody, but every man that I meet that I am attracted to and that I want, or that I could see there could be a possible future. I will make sure I ask those questions because that's very important.
Do you entertain and are you entertaining men that you feel align with what you want? I mean, based on what you know, based on what you've seen, what you've observed, what you've experienced.
Talking about Captain America?
Yes, Captain America, yes.
Yeah, I haven't really established that yet. And I
think you're lying, bro. I don't understand why y'all be doing that. You're lying.
Okay.
How you gonna tell me to get online? Let's have girl talk, and then you
Okay.
Definition of crazy is what? He said definition of crazy is what?
Crazy
doing the
is
same
delusional.
thing
Right.
over and over
And
again, expecting a different result.
Exactly.
So you're on trial.
I know, I am.
No, wait, you're on trial.
And
I'm about to ask you some questions. You're on trial.
Okay, bet.
Okay. So are you saying that you can say categorically right now that you don't know whether this guy is suitable based on what you want, what you said you wanted?
No, I'm gonna be honest with you.
So why are you talking to him? So why are you talking to him? Please, I need to understand. Why are you talking?
I know. See, and
why are you talking to him?
And this is
no, don't get off topic. I'm not gonna let you do that. Objection. Answer the question.
Okay,
answer the question.
I should not be talking to him.
Okay.
What's the question?
The question is,
why am I still talking to him?
If you know categorically today that this man is not what you said you wanted, and why are you still talking to him? I'm not judging you.
No,
we listen and we don't judge. I want to help you get to that point where you can actually just acknowledge what it is. So that you don't put so much on it, because you're putting so much on it, but you know what it is. I
mean, listen, here's the thing. I know for a fact that this is probably not going to work out with.
You see what he said? Read what he said. Read out loud.
Lying to herself.
Read what he said.
I am lying to myself.
And what did EO say on the pod? What did he say a couple weeks ago?
What?
Lie to everybody, but don't lie to yourself.
That is true.
That's what I'm saying. This is what we do.
This is what we do. Listen, and you know what's crazy is that I feel like we tend to fall short in some aspects, and it goes in every category. We're not just dealing with like men. You know, you could be at a job and you think that like you're on top. You know what I'm saying? But then it's like certain things happen, and it's like, nah, it's not really like that. Like they, you know, they really been. I've been with this company for 10 years. They would never do me like that. It was a mistake. But truth be told, it's like you have to
have
know,
inefficiency.
right? Exactly.
Right.
Like,
you just had an
right
and sense of what your work.
And it's crazy because you know it's definitely I would say 70% me, and then I would take 30% of the outside like actions. That,
what are you talking about?
Like realizing your truth. So there's actions that people will do around you that will, you know, say like, okay, you're like, you see the flags, you see the red flags, right? So it's like, you know, you need to run for the hills. And then the other 70%.
What is it? Bite with Mayari? Sorry, I'm terrible at pronouncing names. My bad. Welcome. Appreciate you. I'm gonna wave at you. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think that, like I said, actions.
I think you're saying a lot of stuff, but I don't know what we're talking about. So let's just reset. Hold on. Let's
be truthful to yourself.
I got it, but let's just reset. Because the question, it was answered somewhat, but I just, you know, I think that you're caught up in lust.
I am definitely caught up in lust.
And you want to make this something that it's not.
It's not. I know.
And so, since you know that it's not that,
we're just gonna fall back.
It's either you fall back or you just accept it for what it is.
Yeah, no.
And since you're not trying to accept it for what it is, then you
I have to fall back. I have to fall back.
I mean, it could all be so simple.
But you gotta make it so hard.
we just we're making it hard.
I know we are making it hard. I mean, and that's what I'm saying. Like we do tend to.
Not we. Not we.
We all have made some situations. Come on now, stop playing.
No, but this particular one,
this situation is mine.
Hold it, absolutely. We just got to give clarity for the people. We want the people to make sure that they're following the story. Go ahead.
So, bottom line is, you know, I met this guy. And I like him. You know what I'm saying? He's like a first in almost a year that I've met. And I'm just trying to navigate, you know, like what the potential could be in the future.
We already hold on. We already.
I'm giving them the guidelines.
I'm just saying.
Today we figured out that there is no future.
I understand, but we moved past that though.
Okay,
we're
trying to catch up to people on what's going on.
I just feel like
she's drilling me right now,
I
y'all.
am, because I'm like,
because she wants what's best for me. I know accountability.
I
on
do.
top of that, like she knows what I've been through and where I'm trying to go. And
not
she's
even
like,
that. I want to level expectations. That's what this is. This has nothing to do with anything that you just said. I want to level expectations because you're putting a lot on something that you know is not that. It's just not that. It's not that. Baby, and that's okay. You know? And if it transforms...
Y'all, it's been a minute. Let your girl just have a little bit of tension.
I don't understand why you would lead with
the
celibacy talk. It's like you just put up a flag on your head and you're like,
I know, because I can't.
Yeah.
I know.
Now you're gonna press your line.
I know, because they're definitely gonna try and test the waters to see if she's breakable.
And she usually breaks.
She didn't break though.
I'm just saying she didn't break though. We give it a little time. You keep toting the line. I'm trying to tell you, if you want to,
we're definitely playing with fire. That's for sure.
No, but you could just dip out.
I know, absolutely. I mean, I feel like I'm gonna have to fall back for sure. That's gonna be the best for my sanity.
I think that's a good idea.
But I feel like having relationships with men, like a friendship, is healthy.
For sure.
Like, I feel like I think everybody, women and men, should have friends, male and females. Like,
I had a dope ass conversation the other day with a man. Like a dope conversation.
Okay.
That's the long and short of it. It was just, I haven't had a conversation like that in a very long time.
Yeah.
Just the intellectual prowess was there. Like it was so different than what you see on like the Fresh and Fits or whatever platform. Like it definitely had a position, but it was respectful.
Right.
Yeah.
See, and
that it was I top tier.
So I guess for me, it's like, see, you're kind of already in a box. You know what I mean? Being married. I feel like anybody who does step to you, it has to be like on a professional, on a respectful kind of level. You know what I mean? It's like, and I guess when I came out with the, I'm celibate kind of vibe, I figured it would kind of put myself in a box as well. Like, okay, you're doing this and I'm going to respect you on that kind of vibe. You know what I mean? And not all men are going to do that though. That's what I'm saying. There's some men that will respect you married or not married. And then there's some men, they don't care if you're married. They will just do their hardest to, see if you'll break. That's just, some men are disrespectful like that in that sense. So that's,
I think it goes both ways.
Yeah. I mean,
I think it goes both ways.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But I think it goes both ways, but I hear what you're saying. I feel like it's also the energy you lead with, Like, I don't know the energy that you lead with. Like, I don't know if you're leading with,
and that's what I'm saying. We had our, 4-hour conversation, and then seeing him just kind of
set it over that time. I understand. I do understand.
Girl, that
but,
part. So you live and you learn. Listen,
and then you get loves.
That's what I'm saying. We're going to, stick with it. That's all I got to say. Whatever your heart, whatever your end goal is, you should always stick with it, and don't let nobody like deter you from that. Honestly,
push you off your square,
man, for real. Because this,
stand on your toes.
Yeah, stand on it. 10 toes down, baby.
What
10
does it
toes
say?
Down. Oh, blessed.
Yeah, I like that.
Yes.
I like that
with the ruby.
For July.
Yeah. Come on, now stop playing. Because we're Cancers.
Yep.
And
I feel like it's one of the best signs. We are emotional.
We are
cry
emotional.
a lot. I do. But I feel like that's healthy.
We are so solid, and we rock with you to the end of time. The loyalty is like no joke with us, okay?
Top tier.
And we are like the nurturing of the zodiac signs. So you want that motherly love. You're going to find someone in your corner 24/7 till the wheels fall off. get you a cancer. For real.
Go over to YouTube. Follow and subscribe to the Hear Me Out podcast. Okay,
Hey.
Hear Me with 2 E's.
2 E's.
Out podcast, all one word, no spaces. Make sure that you guys subscribe to the channel. Check out our most recent episode.